about how to have a constant energy during exam preparation. See, many times students, they used to ask me in a class, okay, sir, how to maintain the constant energy. So the term that constant energy means what? The terms that constant energy, it means that how you will be maintaining the consistency in your examination. So that is the meaning of a constant energy. So today we'll talk about that how anybody can have the constant energy during the preparation. Many times the students, they used to ask me, sir, I'm preparing for one day and then second day I cannot concentrate, or the third day I cannot concentrate. So here today we'll talk about each and every type of problem that you people are facing. Okay, so let's go and let's try to start. And yes, I welcome to all of you. Yes, very good evening to all of you. So I welcome to all of you on India's largest e-learning platform on a Gradeup. So as we know that today we'll go and we'll talk about that how you can have a constant energy during the preparation. So as I was telling that, what is the meaning of a constant energy? The meaning of a constant energy is basically how you can maintain the consistency on each and every day. That is nothing but my main point, or that is nothing but my main aim. So today we'll discuss about it. Anyhow, let's talk about it. So before that, let me tell you about myself. My name is Satish Yadav, and I have done 8 years. I have taught for more than 8 years into this field, and I have trained more than 1 lakh of students, and areas of expertise are discrete mathematics, DBMS and ICT. Okay, yes, as we know that every day the Gradeup is giving you, or the Gradeup is helping you, all the students with a different perspective. So the Gradeup is giving you the another advantage, so that you can have, which is nothing but a code, and that code is called as the Mom 55 on a happy Mother's Day occasion. So if you want to take a subscription on a Gradeup, then you can use this particular code, and that code is basically called as the Mom 55. Now you must be asking, sir, what is the advantage of taking this particular code? So the advantage of taking this particular code is basically you can have the 850 hours of live classes, everybody can have, and you can also have 8,000 of a practice questions, and you'll have hundreds of mock tests, and you'll be having a 120 chapter wise notes. So suppose if you want to contact on this, or if you want to take a subscription, you can contact on this number, that is 9650052904. Okay, so this is regarding that. And yes, the Gradeup is also coming, or the Gradeup is also available in terms of the Hindi batches. So suppose if you people dedicatedly wants to go for a Hindi batch, you can join this also. And again, as we know that, yes, good evening Sanjay Singh, good evening Katakam, good evening Satvik, Surya, Arun, very good evening to all of you. I welcome to all of you over here. Yes, good evening Manas. Okay, so what I was talking about, the Gradeup is having two different things. So one, you can also join the English batch, and then other, you can also join the Hindi batch. The Gradeup is also coming with the Hindi batch. Recently, you can contact on this number 9650052904. So this is related to that, and yes, you can use this code, as we know that you will be having the Mom 55. So if you will be using this code, that is Mom 55, you can easily get 55% discount on that. Yes, good evening to all of you, those who are present over here. Okay, yes, and Gradeup is also coming up with mega mock challenge, and then for a computer science students. So suppose if you want to appear for any particular examination like IIIT Hyderabad, so your live date will be what, from 1st of May, IIIT Hyderabad paper 2 you'll be having from 5th of May, or BRC, ISRO, GATE 2020, NILITS, GATE 2020, and then all the problems and then test series you will be having into this particular examination. So as your live date will be 1st of May, 5th of May, 8th of May, 15th of May. So everything you can have easily based on that is available over here. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this. Now let's go and let's talk about that today's the main event, that how you can, or how anyone can have a constant energy, or how you people can have the consistency in your preparation. So let's talk about that. See, everybody knows that our behavior is based on what we think. So if we think positive, obviously our behavior will be a positive attitude, or if we will think negative, then our behavior will be, everything will be based on the negative attitude. So every day what you have to do is, as we know that every day you have to think positively. Everybody knows that the way you will think, the way you will behave. You think that you can prepare for 5 hours straight, you can do it. Obviously not on the first day, but maybe for the second day, maybe for the third day. So always remember one particular point, and what is that point is basically the way you people will think, the way you will be behaving. So here the first point, I just wanted to start with the first point. How we think, we feel has a different effect on how we actually feel physically. So your physical activity is totally based on how you people are thinking. If your mind tells that you are tired, then obviously the body mechanisms and the nerves and muscle accept this particular fact. So actually this is the point that you people can actually understand. What I am trying to tell you, what I am trying to suggest to you is basically, many times the student used to ask me, sir, how anybody can have the constant energy? Because when you people are preparing for the GATE examination, it's not just a 6-day battle. It's not just a 10 days battle. It's a minimum of 6 to 8 months of a battle. And obviously, if the battle is of long run, any person can have, any person can get demotivated easily. Any person can have anxiety. Any person, even if you'll say to a God, you have to give this GATE examination, God, at one point of time, the God will also feels demotivated. So it's a human being nature. Even the God natures also. Everyone going through this particular phase. So what is the most important thing that you people can do is basically what you will think. The thinking is the best policy. Now, when you will think that you can, when you will think that you people can easily, if you will be thinking that you will have a positive attitude, then obviously you will be behaving positively. So never, my first point, what the summary of all the things, what I just wanted to tell you is basically this particular point. And what is that first particular point is basically, let me tell you this particular point is, okay, so let's go and let me talk about this particular thing. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so sorry for the disturbance. Let's go and let's talk about again. Okay, so Ramesh G, good evening sir, thank you with the help of Gradeup Expert. Okay Ramesh, that's very good. Okay, so what I was talking about is basically the main thing is that you people have to understand is, what you have to do is basically you have to think positively. That is the only way that you people can do it. Okay, so always think that on the next day you will prepare for 5 hours. Always think that the next day you will prepare for 6 hours. Always think that in the next day you will be preparing for 8 hours. So always think in terms of that. Okay, yes Sanjay, I will take all of your questions at the end of it. Okay, but before that, as we know that, let's go to the second point. And what is that second point? To live with a constant energy, it is also important to get your emotional faults corrected. See, actually this statement right now, what I have written, this statement is having the different types of meaning. This statement will have a different types of, you can say that perspective. Always remember this thing. When you are not balanced person, then you cannot have a constant energy. This is my second point. What is the meaning of a balanced person? That means the emotionally you should be fine, and then physically in the sense, mentally you should be fine. Then only you can have a constant energy. Suppose if you have a fight with your brother or your sister, okay, normally every human beings that does have, okay, small fight. Now, when you have a small fight, then you cannot put all of your energy into that. So whenever you people are preparing, or whenever you people are in the phase of a preparation, always do this particular thing. And what is that? Try to balance your emotional faults. Okay, so as everybody knows that when you will be fighting with any person, you cannot give 100% concentration. So this is the second point. What is the first point? The first point is basically you have to think positively. Okay, you have to think positively. When you will think positively, you will behave positively. So that is nothing but the main aim of a constant energy. Second thing is basically you have to make your emotional faults corrected. That means when you will fight with someone, try to resolve it. Then only you can have a constant energy. Suppose if I'll fight with mom, I cannot concentrate on this particular class, or I cannot give a constant energy with respect to whatever the things that I will be doing. So this is the second point that you people have to do. Not in terms of a gate preparation, but in terms of doing any particular work. If you want to play a cricket match also, obviously if you will be not emotionally balanced, you cannot play a cricket match, I mean in an effective manner. So the one thing that you people have to do, is basically try to maintain the main important thing. And what is that main important thing is basically emotionally false. So try to understand that particular thing. Okay, let's talk about the third important point. People who lack energy are disorganized by the deep fundamental emotion and psychological conflicts such as guilt and fear. Yes, what I am trying to tell you based on the third particular point is, when you will have a fear or when you will have a guilt, you cannot have a constant energy. So let me tell you this statement. Let me try to simplify this statement for those students who are preparing for a gate examination. When you say this statement, I cannot clear the gate examination, or what will happen if I will not get a good marks in gate examination? What will happen if I cannot clear the gate examination? What will happen if I cannot clear the gate examination after after what I will be doing? What will happen if I will get a panic attack into gate examination? What will happen if I don't know the concept? So this fear, when you people will get fear, then you cannot have a constant energy. So let me tell you, this is one of the third point. What was the first point? Think positively. Second point, try to make emotionally balanced life. And third point, remove all of your fear. See, nobody can remove the fear. What you can do is basically, you can try to diminish it. You can try to reduce it. Don't think much in terms of a negative points. Don't have a fear. Let's see, we'll see whatever the things will happen. We'll try to see whatever the things will happen कि क्या होगा. ओके, गेट का एग्जामिनेशन नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा, ये नहीं हुआ तो क्या नहीं होगा. इन सब के बारे में सोचना बंद करो, क्योंकि अगर आप इनके बारे में सोचो, सी एवरी पर्सन विल हैव 100% एनर्जी. इफ यू विल बी फोकसिंग ऑन दिस 100% एनर्जी कि क्या होगा गेट का एग्जामिनेशन नहीं होगा, तो यू विल गिव 10% एनर्जी टू दैट स्टेटमेंट, उसके बारे में सोचोगे. फिर इफ यू विल बी थिंकिंग कि आपको पढ़ना भी है, यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर समथिंग, सो यू विल गिव 30 to 40% ऑफ योर एनर्जी इनटू दैट. When you will have 10 thoughts, you will try to divide 100% energy into 10 different streams. So try to reduce the stream. So my point is, try to reduce this guilt thing. Try to reduce this fear thing. When you will be removing this guilt thing, so you will be channelizing your thoughts. So that is also very important. So do not have that negative energy. This is the third point that you people will have. Okay, so try to understand this third point. This is one of the important points that you people can have. What is that? Do not think much. Do not overthink. Okay, that's the correct word. Do not overthink. Channelize your thoughts. If you will channelize your thoughts, then only you can give 100% energy into that. This is the third point. Okay. So first point, you should have a positive energy, or you can have a positive mental attitude. When you will have a positive mental attitude, you will behave like a positive person. When you will behave like a positive person, you can have a constant energy throughout your whole preparation. The second point, and what is that second point, is basically try to have an emotionally balanced person. Okay, how you are resolving, that's your point. Every individual will have different perspective of resolving the emotional balance. The third one is basically guilt and fear. Do not have a guilt, do not have a fear. So if you will be having a fear, you are trying to divide the 100% energy into different things. So channelize your thoughts, and that's how you can have the different types of feeling. You only lose energy when life becomes dull in your mind. Yes, this statement is also very important. Your mind gets bored and therefore tired doing nothing. Everything is based on your thinking. If you will think that I am a lazy person, I cannot do anything in my life, I am a lazy person, I cannot solve this question. If you are dull in your mind, then obviously you cannot put 100% effort. How anybody can put 100% effort? So these all are the points that you people can actually understand with respect to this. So always remember these things. So when you will lose energy, when life becomes dull in your mind, So always do not be a dull person. So always remember, be a positive person. Let's see whatever will happen, even if you will not clear the GATE examination. So these all are the points. I hope you people have liked it, and then you can maintain your constant energy. Okay. Yes. The more you lose yourself in something bigger than yourself, the more energy will have. So try to think that this GATE examination is having some importance in your life, and just think that it will change your life. Until and unless you will connect the GATE preparation with your life, you cannot have a more energy into that. So how anybody can have energy when you will be trying to connect with your life? अगर आपको लगेगा कि आपकी लाइफ के साथ में इंपॉर्टेंस है कोई चीज, तो ही आप उसको एनर्जी दोगे, तो ही आप उसके बारे में सोचोगे. जब आप उसके बारे में नहीं सोचोगे, या अगर आपको लगता है कि वो आपकी लाइफ में इंपैक्ट नहीं करता है, तो आप नहीं सोचोगे. So that's how this statement is very important. Okay, so that's it for the today. I have given you 4 or 5 points by thinking that you people can have a constant energy or a consistency throughout your whole preparation. Okay, so that's it for the today. Thank you so much for watching this video. And here we are having different types of faculties we'll be having. And yes, Gradeup is also coming with the different types of courses on May 10, May 30, May 30. And then June 6, you will have different batches. You will have a GATE CSE batches. You will be having the aspirant batches. You will be having English batches, Hindi batches. These all are the things and timing. You can contact on this number if you want to take a subscription on this. And yes, Hindi batch is also coming on May 18th. And these all are the faculties who are teaching for free. So suppose if you want to learn from a Gradeup for free also, you can download the Gradeup. You follow these faculties and you can watch those videos. Okay, so these all are the videos that the faculties will be teaching, and these all are our rankers. So yes, you can contact on this particular number in order to have this. Yes, you will have a large amount of advantage if you will be taking this subscription. So 9650052904. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish all of you best of luck for your examination. We'll see with the third type of video or the next video where I can give you more input here about your preparation. Okay, so